How are champions made in boxing or all sports and in business? Number one, it takes mental fitness. Number two, physical fitness. Number three, nutritional fitness. And number four, skill. If a person has mental fitness and becomes physically fit and is nutritionally fit, they will always beat a person with skill. You see, your mind controls your destiny. You can choose success or mediocrity. It's your choice. You make that decision. We're often hearing others say, "How does he do it? How come everything he touches turns to gold? Why is it that everything I do turns to rotten apples? What am I doing wrong?" Usually the problem arises in our way of thinking. Just thinking those negative thoughts create negative results. The person thinking positive thoughts will normally create positive results because they see life and work no other way. To make changes in how we think begins with us personally. We must make the decision to make a paradigm shift in our thinking from negative thoughts to positive ones. The human mind has tremendous potential. There is no one that does not desire to have successes from our efforts, whether we are contractors, physicians, attorneys, salespeople, or clerks, or yes, athletes. Most people are willing to work hard to achieve some type of success and gain a happy and fulfilled life. We all have the ability to utilize our minds to overcome negative thoughts and conquer all obstacles put in front of us. That's the power of the human mind. It's designed to create a result that we choose to accomplish. However, our real potential lies in the intestinal fortitude to succeed and to achieve the most results we can gain from our efforts. The quality of our result is determined on one thing. And you've heard this from me 1,000 times, and it's all about attitude, the right attitude. Our attitude determines our vision and what we want to see. Our attitude determines whether we see obstacles or opportunities in disguise, testing us to see if we really want to achieve the most success we can. Our attitude determines whether we have the ability to dream again. No one person has control over our attitude. We can determine whether we want a good attitude or a bad one. We have to decide mentally if we want to surrender the control of our attitude to negative influences, to the negative people in this world. That's our choice alone. Poor thinking habits can be overcome with the books we read, the people we choose to be around, the television shows we watch, the radio stations we listen to, the audio tapes, the CDs, the YouTube videos, the things we see on social media, the things we program ourselves to slide into our automobile radios when we are driving. We make those decisions. No one else does. Who makes us angry and holds grudges? Who makes the decision for us to speak badly about someone else? Who decides to be rude to others, ignore other people's thoughts and ideas? When we do these things, we have failed the test in the worst way. The test of complete control of our attitude, which can determine or destroy our chances for success. Becoming arrogant and angry and not trusting others and becoming envious is only a sign of defeat, a sign that we control completely with the power of the human mind. If we keep destroying ourselves mentally by becoming someone of this nature, we have failed as human beings. We then start thinking of ourselves as one of them, the ones we talk negatively about. What we think and say becomes part of our system, part of our life, and part of the way we live our lives every day. Falling in love with who we are as human beings and understanding other people's needs and desires will create some self-worth. Taking responsibility of our own feelings is important to understand who we are. Taking charge of any negative thoughts and guarding against them will bring us down the right road toward success. A road paved for smooth traveling versus a road full of bumps and potholes that we can easily avoid. All with the right attitude towards others and toward ourselves. The future can look bright or it can look bleak. We determine what our vision is. We own our minds. No one else does. There are people that will continue to steal our dreams, stomp on our hearts, and criticize our smiles and ambitions. And do we criticize them for what they say or do? No. We must be stronger than that and not fail to their levels. We must control and exercise the most important gift given to us as God's children, and that is owning our minds to the extent of what type of attitude we want to have every day. Our attitudes are an asset, a great treasure, or it can be the worst liability you own. Only you can determine which set of attitude you want to own, a positive one or a negative one. Success is determined by three things: perseverance, focus, and our ability to control our mind, the most powerful organ on this planet that every human being owns. Your mind controls your attitude. No one goes to sleep with it but you. No one goes to work with it but you. No one makes decisions on what to read but you. No one tells your mind what to say about others but you. You control that ability. Therefore, training yourself to build your mind to its fullest capacity to achieve success is determined by what you feed it. Again, the inner strength you develop will all come from the books you read, the words you listen to, and the words that come out of your mouth. Your mind will listen and retain everything you train it to. So you want to be a champion? You want to be a champion? Well, you determine your level of success. Never blame the economy, your family, your friends, your work, or your peers. You have either trained your mind to handle negative or positive thoughts. You have made the decision on your failure or success. You have decided that you wanted to be a champion or not. The power of the human mind. No piece of machinery, no electronic gadget, no person can leave with your thoughts. You control them. Where are you on your journey to becoming a champion? Look in the mirror and you will find the answers. Talk to yourself openly and honestly. Take charge of your life. Remember, it's your life, no one else's. Keep punching.